More than half of the kids who use AI are already asking it about their health. A question about their body, a symptom, a worry they'd feel too embarrassed to say out loud to you, typed quietly into a chatbot instead. It makes sense. AI is always awake, never embarrassed, and answers instantly. The problem isn't the curiosity. It's that a confident, well-written AI answer about health can be wrong in ways that actually matter. Here are the numbers. In Common Sense Media's 2026 survey of US kids 9 to 17, 57% of young AI users said they'd used it for information or advice about their health or body, and 37% had used it to talk about feelings or personal problems. These aren't edge cases. They're among the most common things kids do with AI. Before anything else, the one exception that can't wait. If your child is ever in immediate danger or thinking about hurting themselves, that is never a moment for a chatbot. Skip AI entirely and go to a person, a trusted adult, emergency services, or a crisis line. In both the US and Canada, that's 988 by call or text, anytime. Everything else in this video assumes we're past that line. So why shouldn't AI be the only stop for a health question? 3 reasons. 1, it can be confidently wrong. The World Health Organization warns these health AI models can produce false, inaccurate, or incomplete answers that harm decisions. 2, it can miss urgency. It may not recognize when something is actually serious, the very thing a caring adult would catch. And 3, it isn't a clinician and it isn't private. It doesn't know your child, can't examine them, and what they type may be stored or reviewed. And for mental health, the stakes climb. RAND reported in 2026 that nearly 1 in 5 young people ages 12 to 21, about 19%, had used AI chatbots for mental health advice. And among those who did, 63% had told no one. Real distress, an unqualified source, and silence. That combination is exactly what a family rule is meant to interrupt. So here's the rule, simple enough for a 9-year-old and solid enough for a 17-year-old. For anything about your body, your health, medicine, eating, or how you're feeling, ask a trusted adult or a doctor first. And if you've already asked AI, don't act on what it said until you've run it past a real person. It doesn't ban the curiosity, it just points it at a safe endpoint, a person. It helps kids to see the line. AI is fine for the general stuff. Explain what a medical word means. Help me write down questions for the doctor. Help me describe my symptoms clearly. But it is not the place to diagnose a rash, to decide a medication dose, to judge whether they have an eating disorder, or for anything about self-harm. General and explaining, fine. Personal and deciding, that goes to a person. Make the category concrete so your kid can recognize it in the moment. It covers the body, puberty, symptoms, and sleep. It covers eating, weight, body image, supplements, and medication. And those are not just curiosity the moment a child acts on the answer. And most important, it covers feelings, mood, anxiety, self-worth, and any thought of hurting themselves. If a question is about their real body or real mind, it's a health question. The rule holds at every age. What changes is the conversation. 3 to 6, you're simply the answer to every body question. Building the habit early. 7 to 10, name the rule out loud and keep AI use in a common area. 11 to 13 is the peak age for private, embarrassed questions. So make it clear that asking you is never embarrassing or punishable. And 14 to 18, be honest that a chatbot isn't a therapist, and widen the door. If not you, then another trusted adult, a counselor, a doctor. And here's the piece that makes the whole rule actually work, the promise behind it. A rule alone won't beat an embarrassing question, but a promise will. You won't be embarrassed, you won't be in trouble, and someone real will help. That's what turns you into the safe place instead of the chatbot. A kid who believes that promise brings you the hard question. A kid who doesn't brings it to an app that can't help. None of this requires a perfect script. It requires being reachable. The parent who stays calm, unshocked, and clearly on their kid's side is the one who keeps getting the questions. The body ones, the scary ones, the ones they were too embarrassed to ask anyone. That relationship, and not any app setting, is the actual safety feature here. So, the bottom line. Kids are already bringing their most personal questions to AI, often without telling anyone, and you can't stop the questions, nor should you want to. What you can do is set one clear, kind rule. Bodies, health, and feelings go to a person first. Give them a safe way to use AI for the general stuff, and back it with the promise that makes it work. No shame, no trouble, real help. That promise, kept, is worth more than any filter. The full guide, plus a free one-page health question rule card, is at AI by Age.